Hi everyone, we started this weekend on a 3 days tour of the Bodensee. One of the least challenging routes and least wild of Europe. We have the whole family with 3 bicycles, 4 pannier bags, and we just started. Back there is Lindau. On this side is Bregenz. We're gonna do basically the whole tour of the Bodensee. And here is the setup, the usual trekking bike, my daughter's bike, the coupling system, seat and 4 bags. After our long stay in Austria, here we are in Switzerland. Hello, grüezi. We couldn't miss some good rain. This is a Hundertwasserhaus that I didn't even know existed. They let us in the last minute. They are about to close. So we are getting close to Constance. We are about 15 kilometers away. There's a small station with some ice cream. Yeah, always took to here. See Switzerland for a few seconds, and now it's gonna be Germany with the green signs. So here we are in Constance. We are gonna spend the night here. We did a bit more than 80k today, all flat. Not especially exciting, honestly. Route is not right on the lake, but a few hundred meters inland. Day 2 started. Here is our hotel, the Good Old Ibis. And now we go to quickly check Constance before going around the part of the lake which is called Unterseen. Adesso siamo in Germania. Germania. Svizzera! Goodbye Germany. Welcome Switzerland. So today we made it for lunch to Stein am Rhein, which is this city here, and we're gonna go for lunch in this restaurant, the Yellow House, where we stayed exactly 6 years ago. We spent the night, and I still remember the dinner where we had the trout, which is usually for me a normal fish, but it was one of the best fish that I ever had in my life. Let's see if I'm gonna destroy my memory by having something not as good, or maybe we are gonna top it. Kid lunch is finished. We didn't get the trout as last time, but we got pike, which was also excellent. But yeah, I must say that the memory of the trout that I had was a bit better, but still absolutely excellent, and recommended here in the Hotel Rheinfels. We are on the way back to Constanza. This is Allesbach, and this is the island of Reichenau. The idea was to go by boat from here to there, then along the island back to Constanza, but the last ferry was half hours ago, so we are going to continue on this coast. Getting back to Constanza. And I must say that the whole stretch is pretty boring. We are almost never along the lake and in the middle of fields like this here. So here we are on the ferry between Constanz and Meersburg, is where we stay also for the night. And yeah, so very beautiful sunset here. Arrived in Meersburg. And now let's see if we find quickly the hotel. Third and final day on the Bodensee. We are in Meersburg. We're going to spend a few hours here and then along the coast down to Lindau and then back home. In Meersburg and the last stretch to Lindau where the car is. In Wasserburg is probably the last stop before Lindau, where we have the car. And we made it back to Lindau. Everything went well. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it and subscribe. And now my recommendations. The clear highlight of the tour is the infrastructure. There's a bicycle route going all around the lake, mostly separated from the road, so that it's safe. It's very good for family. It's flat. There are many stops. You can go to the lake. The low light is the landscape. So for a large part, the route is not close to the lake. It's also quite expensive. Family rooms were in the range of €200 per night. So overall recommendation, I give it 2 to 3 stars. But depends on what you like. I usually like most the landscape. That's the part that I enjoy the most. If you like a safe ride, ideal for family with lots of stop, then I'm sure you'll enjoy the trip. Bye bye, see you next time.